just some of the takeaways from that Christmas Day game that you can use going forward to maybe help you guys?
Well, I think I give them credit. They played really well and rose to the occasion, I thought, and we just weren't very good. I didn't think, but hopefully we can bounce back. I think our guys have been playing really well and really hard, and that was just a little bit out of character for us. So hopefully we can just play a little bit better in general. I think just a little tougher, a little better D, a little bit better decision making on offense, just in general.
The Brown Tatum tandem has been really good for
Yep.
Boston. When you see them on video, what are the differences maybe now than maybe a year or two ago?
Well, I think that certainly there's an element of confidence there. I think there's an element of they're really aggressive too. I think they're making their plays in the open floor. They got their share of one-on-one ISO moments. Brad does a great job of running sets for them as well. So I think there's a combination of everything, and they go in and out. They'll post you. They love to shoot the three as well. So they've just kind of, I just think it's usage, confidence, and a little bit of everything they throw at you.
I remember I asked you before the Christmas Day game about just Cantor. You mentioned that he could be a problem.
Yep,
And
I was right.
You were spot on.
I've watched a few games.
How do you limit his impact, knowing that
Yeah.
his bread and butter is offensive
Yeah,
glass and
I mean,
boards?
it's tough for us. Like I said, we get a little light and a little small off the bench at the moment with our injuries at the 5 spot. So I don't know, maybe I can do a better job of matching Serge with him, even though Serge starts and he doesn't. But hopefully we're just a little bit more ready to play him. I tried to warn him going into the game, and it didn't work very well. But then I reminded him at a timeout or a quarter break or something, and then they did do a little bit better job on him. We were able to turn him over a couple times and things. So we just got to be. I mean, we know he's going to impact the game deep in the paint. Either on post catches or on offensive rebounds, and we just got to be better, tougher, ready.
Makes a difference if you go at him as well when he's trying to defend or trying to take some energy out of him.
Yeah, I think it makes a little bit of a difference. It's always a possibility, but I think that I don't think he's logging super heavy stints there. They got him in. They got him. They're keeping him pretty fresh. They rotate a lot of guys pretty quickly. So I'm not sure we can wear him out by going at him at the other end. But we'll take a look at some things like that too. Yeah.
Because it's as simple as being better on the defensive glass so you can take advantage of your open court opportunity, because you guys thrive on that all season.
Yeah.
Boston did a good job of taking that away.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things. I think that, Sherm, I think that there was a lot of things, though. I just think we weren't spaced great. I didn't think we were very balanced. We had a lot of drives at the end where we didn't seem to get to a strong finishing position. We blew a few coverages. We blew a bunch in a row to start the second half where we just ran the wrong coverage, and they took advantage of them. Fight on the glass was tough. Didn't finish at the rim well enough. Didn't shoot the ball well enough. I think that's enough. That's enough.
I know, and for those of us here, do you have timelines on the injuries for anyone?
Yeah,
Make the trip?
not really. The only one that made the trip was Norm. He seems to be progressing, okay. He can get out on the court a little bit now. I mean, he's still a ways away. But the other two, they did get checkups yesterday, and the reports came back as normal healing. Normal healing. Check again next week. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, we don't really have them. They're tricky ones, right? They're a hamstring and a groin, which you never, those are always are tricky with those guys. I think Matt's got his next update on the 6th of January, so he's still out at least till then, until we get another clearance. I mean, he's here as well. He's been doing everything but contact. It's just one of those, it's a little, as you know, it's a little break at the end of his finger, and it's got to be completely healed or it'll break again if somebody whacks it.
What is it about this group and just the next man up mentality? I mean, also coming off the championship,
Yep.
and having that mindset, is that?
Well, we've had a lot of practice at it this year, right? We haven't had our team together much at all, to be honest. So we've had a lot of a lot of practice at playing different guys and different lineups and things like that. And for the most part, I mean, really, really proud of, you know, the way they've played. I think even in some games where we've been down a lot, we find a way to claw back in them, or if we have a bad game, we usually find a way to bounce back. So let's hope that continues, because it's not easy when you got, you know, 4 or 5 guys out.
How much do you look at these games between these kind of 5 teams, 2 to 6, as almost like a mini tournament of sorts?
Well, I would love to look at them that way, right? But I think as the way our team looks, it's hard to gauge much of anything. We need to try to pick some of them off. I kind of look, yeah, no, I kind of look at them.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
it like playoff previews
Yep.
as much as like you guys are all so bunched up.
Yep.
Every game is almost like
They're going to be impactful. They're going to really become impactful later on in the year when you're looking back, and there's going to be jockeying for position. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I think so. I kind of taken a look at. I almost look at it. I'm still looking at it as a little bit of a testing ground. I'm going to try a bunch of coverages tonight that I haven't used on some of these guys and see what they look like and tuck them away for later on. And I've been doing a lot of that lately, just because I don't know, why not? Why not?
people take the opposite approach. They don't want to show anything.
Yep.
They'd rather see something.
Yeah, I just there's a few things that like I always like to test out and try to tuck away. I think that enough time will go by and people, well, that's all right. We'll give them enough to think about. Yeah, we'll give them a little more to think about.